Welcome on in. It's the Friday reading. This is how somebody wants to communicate to you. It's the first video out. I wrote here on my index card, next week is the flower full moon in Sagittarius. So those are going to be like really opened up feelings of wanting to put something out into the world. Also, they're very adventure seeking. Sagittarius they're a fire sign, so they like to be expressive. Also, they're very artful and they love, love, love to learn. So welcome to the channel. This is where we're learning from the cards today. And we're just going to grab the Mermaid Tarot. It's the only one where I have all 78 cards right now. So it's like basically everything. This is my everything deck. And welcome to the channel. What is okay, there's already one on the desk. The Empress. I didn't even get to ask a question, if you guys noticed that, and the energy already wanted to talk. This was saged in Palo Santo, so we have you. We have the beautiful Empress card. It's the first card out. Even during trials and tribulations, the Empress stands as a marker that all four queens reside in this person. A very giving queen, also a very psychic one with Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles is a high earner, or she definitely knows how to make her monetaries, right? So someone's thinking of communicating to the Empress. What else do we got? Thank you. Several. What else do we got? Thank you. King of Pentacles. He comes in. I saw him on Soulful Revolution on MJ's channel this morning. She's like my beacon of hope when I go towards reading, and I'm learning different styles at this time to share with you guys. The King of Pentacles is a stable character moving towards an Empress that he definitely wants to develop something with. We also have a couple here, a lot turned over. I'm just going to read them to you. The Chariot, Cancer signs. We have Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn wants to communicate. And also we have the Hanged Man for the present day, which is Friday. The Hanged Man talks about a new perspective. It also asks that we take a little pause. Now, the pause can be difficult because we have a very elaborate moon next Friday. It talks about adventure-seeking things and what our heart wants. I think here that somebody definitely wants to develop a relationship with an Empress who, I don't know, she seems very evolved. She seems very mature. She has maturation in her bones. And so I want to look at the feelings, if you guys don't mind. I just have one tarot deck before I go into my collection, and I'm going to pull out more. What are his feelings? Five of Wands. Okay, so he might think that there's competition around this person. Five of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the Queen of Wands the other day was kind of like protected by this Five of Wands. Do you guys remember? She was like surrounded by suitors. I believe it was the first video of the Queen of Wands the other day. I do sense that this Empress has grown because she has so much abundance to share. This is the type of Empress where her resources can now pan out and help other people, or it can even continue helping herself as far as emotional care. So I wonder why he feels that there's competition. We'll see what happened here. We have the Nine of Wands. This person is protective over their feelings. They could also be in the Hanged Man is how I read that. Also, I get from your person that they want to select maybe an emotional space too where they could feel cared for. King of Pentacles seems like he's like half new, and it could be a person that you have interest in from the past also. Let's see that King of Pentacles. The Two of Cups is how they feel, partnering up. Sagittarius with Temperance. Okay, so we have a Sagittarius card for that flower moon. That's like the one Sagittarius very supreme card that shows up today. They want peace with you. They also want to seek partnership. The Two of Cups is just the beginning of a relationship before it goes to the Three of Pentacles and it expands into the Seven. I think they view you in a like really romantic sense. The Two of Cups is a romantic card. So we have it standing here today in terms of getting closer to you. I see like in the corner of my visions, someone scooting their chair and getting to know you more personally. This could be very well a new person. Also, if you have a cup sign, let's say you have a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio from the past, they also want to develop a relationship with you. There's one I didn't turn over. It was the Emperor. So there's a divine match. Either way you look at it, the Empress and the Emperor are in today's reading. They're divine because by frequency, they could have gone through similar things. They're awakening on certain ideals, or they could even be mirroring each other in life. Mirroring. Let's get together with that. Let's go with the base point of Temperance. Coming in very calm. This person is adjusted in their energy. They could have gotten rest as well from emotional things. Got a lot of cups cards here. Page of Pentacles, a really small offer with that rainbow. He comes in as a little boy, if you look at the artwork. He comes in as a little boy with an offer, but it's an emperor that is trying to see where you're sitting at. Okay, so just remember, it's an offer coming from an emperor who's adjusting to what you're going through as an empress, quite fairly, maybe even alone. Okay, so I see there could even be fire signs for you. Heavy Sag in the reading, Taurus and Libra. We also have the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we also have an Emperor, which could be an Aries energy, or that's how they behave in the 3D life. Also, they could be a literal father. That's what the Emperor is. So we have a divine pair here that's really interesting for you today. The emotional space, and give me time to, I might pause because this could be a new person. So I do want to see the dialect of how they voice themselves. Six of Swords. This person is also, you know, they're feeling out their healing. They could have gone through a breakup themselves. And so we're learning that we're actually all too similar, or their vibration could look a lot like yours. Now, I'm not saying that they're an ascended individual. They have to go through a couple of trials and tribulations here before they realize that they've truly ascended. I'm saying this person can mimic certain things that you've gone through, especially if it's been disheartening or there's been things here from the past that we've let go and they've let go of similar things. So it's looking like it's a partner who really sees a hint of themselves in you. Also, Empress, if you're watching, because this is a Libra channel and that's your Arcana card, I feel like this small offer is going to tell a lot about emotions not said behind the scenes. So watch out where this Page of Pentacles point comes from. And it is having to include desire. They want to include you with that Page of Pentacles. So relax, just wait for it. Six of Swords is where they're coming from. It's a healing space, right? So we have the Knight of Wands, which came out too in my pre-shuffle. He also is someone who's, I mentioned desire, but he's also very passionate. This person could want to take you out. They could want to have a small coffee, even a mini movie date. It comes in as clinical as that and very particular. But they want to heal with you in a safe space. So it's a small space where this person feels comfortable to talk to you. And because there's a divine pair in this reading, you can't really ignore the fact that an Emperor and an Empress are here. I'm kind of voiced to say there has been mirroring that's gone on. Okay, so there's some mirroring happening here. Let's also see where you are at. Thought space of the Libra. We have the Four of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So you've been hermiting. There's a couple of thoughts that you keep to yourself. I think it's because there are so many strange aspects to what's going on around you, and not everyone has changed maybe quite the way you wanted things to shift with you. There's something about that. It hasn't shifted in the light that you would have wanted it to, which is the Hermit, going even more inward. Now, does this happen through the weekend? I think in clumps. But it's healthy. It's healthy for you. And there's also a resurrection of maybe some healing tactics that you're going to be bringing up. So don't worry about being too hermity, because I feel like it's going in a creative sense with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is Capricornian. She's very useful. She knows where to kind of put her time. I slipped into a hermit kind of phase too this morning myself. And I wasn't sure where it was coming from. I don't know if it's like pre-flower full moon feelings, you know, that get you there. But you also use your time wisely. And I think that's a strong suit. I don't know why that's being told to me that way. It's like an artful use of your time with the Hermit being there. Again, too, you can be your own instructor, building a pathway too, where some of this partnership kind of goes into a healed cubby with the Hermit as well. I feel like there's room for a lot of talkative relationships. I think many of you will be communicating on the phone. I also think here, by seeing the Five of Wands and the Empress, I feel like the competition is slowly showing you that there are also options. Okay, so this card doesn't necessarily have to be negatively read. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs could be involved, or this is happening in the workplace for you. So let's see here what we have. Four of Wands, the World, and the Seven of Wands is the conclusion. There's a commitment that wants to, again, I'm picking up a new Emperor in your life. So This Four of Wands wants to come in as gatherings. It's not so much as here's a relationship right in front of your face. We just want to gather with this card. You can also be dealing with water signs. Two of Cups is Cancer and Pisces for me. And then you got your very own air signs over here in the Six of Swords. So we have a lot of air, water combinations. And we also have interest in this person who's been delving very, very deep into their spiritual healing. Sometimes too, I feel like it shows you inch by inch that you're not like everybody else. I feel like it sets you apart and you're not necessarily believing that. Okay, that's the beautiful thing of Friday's reading, is the closures have actually helped you heal wholly and maybe even wholesomely. And it's okay if it's different too. We have the Seven of Wands. I would kind of take the ticker tape down on this Seven of Wands. I would make sure that you get your rest, your nutrition. Better things are coming in terms of the flower moon. That is next week. A lot of realizations and epiphanies come on a flower moon weekend, like the Sagittarius one that we're having as May culminates. So just remember this protectiveness, or perhaps even if it wasn't here today, let's say you didn't experience the Seven of Wands, you're guarded because you do want love. Maybe you're protecting your heart, but there's still safer options for you. People who are very, very nice to partner up with, even idea-wise. So for the first reading, we have the Two of Cups, Seven of Wands is the ending. You concentrating on this focal card. Okay, and remember, it's air, and it's all about reframing maybe even your health and healing. How does that look going towards the flower moon? Thank you for watching, and I will be back to clarify some of these cards live.